Okay, there's definitely two Trumps. And before, like, you get the idea that I'm making a conspiracy theory video about, you know, there being a clone or something, I'm not even doing all that. Like, all I'm saying is that there's one Trump who speaks to intelligent people, who's probably smarter than me, and then there's another Trump who speaks to retards, and he's not even close. Like, not even close. When I heard that we're getting out of Syria, I was enthralled. I was like, this is awesome, right? Regardless of whether or not he's telling people this as a strategic political maneuver, like, at least you're on the right page. Then why do you have to explain it to fucking morons that, oh, we won? These fucking idiots you have to tell them that we won before we can pull out of a quagmire. Who the fuck is that? We can't leave a war zone if we haven't been victorious. If it's a quagmire and we have no reason to be there, that's no reason to leave. Not having no reason to be there is no reason to leave. When you've seen demonstrated the propensity for bullshit and lies about sarin gas attacks that doesn't seem to have any effect on contact with human skin, going by the relief workers and the rescue people, and then that has a lot of power to even make the most powerful head of state in the world have to get up and mimic and fucking pretend like Assad is behind it. And Trump doesn't believe that shit. He knows that the majority of the population is not that stupid, but still, he's gonna put on an act anyway. Stop talking to the stupid people. Talk to the smart people first. Give some incentive to the stupid people to get on some real shit if they want to be included. Every time you talk to these idiots, you're gassing them up to fucking bring the Gestapo to the front door of anybody who can think. And like, I don't really have a quantifiable example of when this sinister modus operandi was employed or anything like that, because it is complicated. Like, you're just basically making it's just a fucking precedent, you know? Like, set the precedent for people to expect you to communicate with intelligent people. Like, stupid people are a fucking problem because they can rationalize and they flip-flop and they get down with the bullshit, and then they try to peer goad and they try to coerce. They try to use coercive tactics and goading against the masses of decent people who don't need to be liked and have friends and when it comes to relating the truth. Like, the truth is freaking a way to raise your assessment value. You know, your opinion matters more when you stick to the truth, right? So there's all the incentive that anybody needs to be honest, and if you are not and you fall on your face, then that's pretty funny. Anyway, there's definitely two Trumps, because how is it? No, I mean, one of them is smarter than me, and the other one is a mental midget. That's only when he's talking to people who need to have their balls tickled by, oh, we won. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead and take us out of there because you just told me that we won. You know, whether or not, there's no winners in a war, first of all. You know, I mean, you can defeat your foes, but the only way to win is by what's it called? Dissuading your enemies from attacking you. You know, because they pull on resources, human resources, and their citizenry that are not culpable and down with the bullshit, but they still have to fight for leaders who are down with bullshit. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. Shit, it's just weird, man. It's weird, you know. Like, first of all, love-hate relationships are dangerous. So to be useful, you might want to just pick a facet of your character that is you and rock that till the wheels fall off. Like, don't compromise. Just be yourself. I mean, you're talking to people who think collusion is a crime. You're talking to people who are just looking for any excuse to blame you, call you a treason, and hang you. Then people are gonna want to see you sock a crybaby in the face. You know, they don't want to see you cucking. And I know you said that you're gonna do a lot to fight for this nation, but that you weren't gonna be able to do everything. The people had to lift a finger to do some of it, but that part is totally on you. Like, you're the one who has to decide which audience you're talking to, and you're talking to the one who doesn't receive anything you say with anything, with any good sentiment. Their sentiment about anything you say is bad, no matter what it is. They're not happy that you fucking have peace with Kim Jong-il and denuclearization or of the Korean Peninsula. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that we're getting out of a quagmire that we have no business in, that only sponsors lies and bullshit, that everybody who believes women doesn't like fucking Ava Bartlett, you know? Well, you know, we believe women, but not Ava Bartlett, though. So basically, there's no fucking reason for the season. They're just dick riders. They're just sucking. If you make them feel good, they'll suck your dick. And if you don't, then they'll throw you under the bus. And it's just a convenience factor based mentality. They just rock with whatever's convenient, and they fucking flip flop. And fucking everybody's sick and tired of them, you know. But then they're so much better than everybody else because they'll talk about you like a damn dog and say they could never ever be supportive or get behind or respect your opinion if you support Trump. But the thing is, right, you don't even have to support Trump for them to consider you a Trump supporter. All you have to do is not be one of them. So, I mean, I've already done my part. Like, I'm just gonna take a non-participatory, non-active role and sit back and watch people fall on their fucking face and laugh. And if I can't do that, I'm gonna sock them because they have no business talking to somebody. I might be in touch with current events and watch political news and everything, but I'm still apolitical. I just like to be informed. And there is something about people being informed wherein if you're watching a particular program or reading a certain book, people think that you just resonate with the message, like you just agree with everything in the book. No matter what you read, like you might just want to find out about something or hear what is somebody saying. Like, I want to see what this person is talking about. But they're like, oh, you wanted to see what they're talking about because you're looking for some counsel, and you wanted to discover yourself in somebody else. But come on, let's be real. Like, if you have, even if you're reading a book written by your enemy, you're learning about your enemy. That is par for the fucking course. But oh no, you can't look at that. Why are you looking at that for? You're a smart person basically people just all confused and can't understand why you're not down with the bullshit, and they're gonna pick out something about you and just make fun of that, like, oh, you have your hair is funny or something, or your shoes or this or that, and just nitpicking on you, like it's not for no particular reason. Like, we can just tell that your vibration, your account is set up differently than our account is set up. That's weird. How is your account not set up the way our account is set up? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck up out of here.